Hold on 1 second. Oh. So, we all here, boys? Everyone nice and ready? You like this shitty black bar at the top that is only there so you can't see my tabs? Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice and like not annoying at all? Although if I put this up on YouTube, I'll just turn this down a bit. If I put this up on YouTube, then I'll just have to crop that out or something. I don't know, because it looks really bad the way I have it here. Maybe I can change that to just like shit. That's not the way to do it. I don't remember how to do this. Filters, yeah, crop edits. Wait. Hold on a sec. I can't do it off there. I don't remember how to do it. Fuck it. Porn tabs. Nah, not porn tabs. Like Twitter and other stuff here. Like I got a notification. Anyways, enough fucking stupid stuff. I want to see what's going on here. All right. Yeah, 1 week, 28 dudes. January 16th. Updated 355. Yeah, okay, you get it normally. Training mode options. You can view people's frame data. You can turn on frame advantage and color. So now when you're in training mode, you can see more shit and everything's a lot more easier. Instead of like me doing a button and then going to FAT here and then being like, okay, and then now you can just go. You can just do it in training mode. That's awesome. Jesus Christ. Alright, no, hold on a sec. No, look. Does this work? Look, those are the tabs. No porn. Alright. Anyways, let's continue. So yeah, now you can just look at everything in training mode. That's cool. I like that. That's it's a nice change. No online training mode, which is, it sucks, but this is still good. You'll be able to change your fighter ID using fight money or real money. Okay, cool. Alright, whatever. Grandmaster is people over 35k, that's cool. Alright, active frames for regular throws from 2 frames to 3 frames. I don't know how much that's gonna affect people. Cause like, who has a move that is like +4 and right next to you? Who has that? I guess if somebody has like a jab that's +2 and they counter hit you and they go for the throw right away, it'll still connect. I guess that'll work. So that's basically what would happen, because basically, yeah, if you were like +3, if you were more than +3, your throw would whiff, right? Doesn't matter whether it's hit or block. But now since it's 3 frames, you can be up to +4. So that's cool. Increased combo scaling for combos that include a V-trigger activation. So basically how that works is, let's say I did jump heavy, stand heavy, into V-trigger, right? The way the combo scaling works in this game is that the first hit is 100%, next one is 90, the next one is 80, 70, 60, 50, all the way down to like, I think 10 or 20%, and then supers are soft cap or hard capped at 50%. They can't go lower than 50. So if you normally if you did V-trigger, it'd be like 100, 90, and then the V-trigger hit wouldn't be 80, it'd be extra, so it would go down to 70. for the V-trigger activation in a combo. If I had V-trigger already active, it would just go 190, 80. Now it goes 190, not to 70, but to 60. So it scales more. So this affects everyone. It just means if you do combos with V-trigger in them, you do less damage. That's all there is to it. Everyone has less damage off that. I don't know if that really... That kind of affects some people more than others, because some people use their V-triggers just for damage. Some people use it just as a hit confirm for setups and shit. Matters. Like, ibuki. Like, if ibuki gets, like, 20 less damage off of a bomb mix-up, off the first bomb mix-up, then, like, who gives a shit? Increased recovery for command throws. Obviously, that sucks for Zangief. Not much to say about that. Made revisions to the hurt boxes for jumping attacks and to normal moves that are primarily used as anti-airs. I don't know how much they changed this shit, but we'll see. Change properties and moves that change the position of the character, which may affect certain combos. Okay. So stuff like Alex stand heavy kick and stuff, right? Is that what they're talking about? I guess that makes sense. Alright, now the thing is though is that I'm not a complete expert on every character, obviously. I mainly play Zangief. So I'm going to try to look at these patch notes from like, how do these affect Zangief, basically. Do my own little spin on this stuff. We'll see if it's an overall buff or nerf, and we'll see if it bothers Zangief that much. Right? So let's go through you. These look the exact same patch notes, by the way. Alright, increased stun, yeah. Change positioning after a hit. His forward throw didn't have any Oki after it really anyway, so maybe there's even less, I have no idea. Down light punch, change hitbox and hurtbox, change the collision boxes during the move, increase the pushback on hit on block. This is the same shit as the league patch notes. Oh man. It's just in like properly translated English. Yeah, change the hitbox and hurtbox. That doesn't help. We'd have to actually see it for ourselves. I wish it could just say buffed or nerfed, right? Why does it say changed? So these are the same changes, aren't they? Increase advantage of frames when canceling. Yeah. I saw that. Like this part right here. Because one of the combos was like, I'm pretty sure it was like axe kick, cancel in the V trigger, then you do like forward heavy punch or some crazy shit. Reduce damage of this by 10. Change collision boxes. Yeah, this is all the same stuff. Okay. So in terms of like affecting Zangief, the only thing you have to worry about is this. EX Hadoken is reduce the total frames. No changes in recovery. So I don't know exactly how this works. So it says no changes in recovery, so it seems like if you try to lariat through it, you should be fine. But maybe if you try to jump over it, you might get anti-air a little more often. Yeah, and then this stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that's the same. Ease the air combo count. So, I mean, Ryu got better. He's got more combo shit, but his damage went down a little bit. So, his damage might still be almost around the same, honestly. Maybe slightly more because of, like, he has more juggle stuff now. Oh yeah, he also has Donkey Kick, so that's just a straight up buff, a new move. Yeah. Oh shit, oh my god, that's a lot of changes. All to, like, Shoryuken stuff. Increase forward walk speed, that sucks. For Zangief, mind you. So it's a little faster. Yeah, no throw loops. That is amazing. Awesome. I love that change. But granted, you know, you either love it or you hate it. If your character had it, you loved it. If your character didn't have it, you hate it. I mean, Zangief did have a throw loop, but it wasn't necessary to his game. So the fact that throw loops are like gone now is like, I personally am like, all right, fine, whatever. I learned to deal with them. So the fact that they're gone, it's like, it's Ken, nobody cares. Yeah, change collision shit, doesn't tell me if it's better or worse. I'm assuming it's talking about stand light punch, so it's like, they're trying to get rid of anti-air jabs just for everyone. Just like 100% guarantee you can't do it. Stand medium punch is +2 on block now, which just means you'll use it in frame traps more. Change pushback on hit, change hurt box. So it might be a better poke. Stand heavy punch, this and this. V trigger. Change the collision boxes during the move. Change hit box and hurt box. Change hurt box. Doesn't tell me how it changes it. Jump heavy punch is 1 frame slower. What that does is if he tries to throw bait you with neutral jump, it's 1 frame slower, so there's a slightly bigger chance he might mess up the punish. Thunder kick. Change so that the first active frame will not hit crouching opponents. That means that overhead will consistently combo, won't it? Let's double check. Let's go to Ken right now. Where is his overhead? Heavy overhead. Yeah, 3 active frames plus 2. So normally what you do, yeah, see, plus 3 on hit on most crouching opponents. Does not apply to these tall characters because they're tall. But now it's guaranteed the first active frame will not hit crouching opponents. So technically you have 1 frame more to block it, but at the same time, if he hits you with it, now he will get a combo on Zangief, which means you have to worry about that more now. So now you know. Alright, so you watch out for Ken's doing overhead, because they'll get a lot more damage than just the overhead now. More damage to Shoryuken. Okay. Change hitboxes and hurtboxes, don't know what that does. Medium Tatsu, if the first hit doesn't connect, it basically does like the same damage as if it did connect. It's really weird. Basically, whether you get all hits or you miss the first hit, you'll get the same damage on Medium Tatsu. Reduce the active frames of the first hit by 1 frame. Change so that the first active frame of the second hit will not hit grounded opponents. Okay, I see. Increase the opponent's recovery on block by 3 frames. What? Okay, so his EX Tatsu in V trigger is 3 frames safer. So not in V trigger. This is obviously talking about V trigger 1. So not in V trigger, it's still shit. But when he's in V trigger, now it's back to being like okay on block again. It seems like. Alright. Yeah, but Ken still has a lot of corner carry. He can still get you in the corner. He can still overhead you. It's still an option he has. Right? Okay. Chun-li, Stanley Punch. Change her box, don't know. Change her box, don't know. Change collision box during the move. Stand medium kick. That's not an anti-air, so I don't know what. Yeah. It's one of those universal changes where it's like you don't know what the fuck they're doing yet. Same with this. Universal change. They changed the move. We don't know if it's for better or for worse until we actually have. Well, I don't know if it's better or worse until I actually have the game in my hand. Sweet. So what the fuck move is that? I don't know Chun-Li's names of her moves. Filtered by official move name. What was it called? This one, right? Which is her... Oh, forward medium punch. Okay. Damage increased? Oh, by 5, whatever. Yoku Sen Kyaku. Normal trigger or crush counter. Which one is that? This one. Forward heavy kick. That's the one where they use to bait throws with. That's -2, right? Yeah, it's -2. Now it can crush counter. Okay, cool. So if you bait a throw, you get more off of it. Alright, so watch out for her baiting throws with it. Oh, I forgot to mention, like, most of these changes don't really mean much against Zangief. Aside from that one, the one overhead one, like, most of these just, like, play the matchup the exact same. Chun-Li, so yeah, that can trigger a crush counter. Ten Kyaku. Again, I don't know what this is. Back heavy kick. Oh, that's her anti-air kick. Change that can hit opponents who are behind Chun-Li. So, wow, okay. So they're actually keeping those changes. So now the anti-air, if you try to cross them up, the anti-air can actually work. Extended time of V-trigger, I'm assuming V-trigger 1. Airborne, lightning legs, +4 on hit now, so now you don't have to do crouch light kick, you can do crouch jab. Spinning bird kick, 10 more damage. Alright, cool. Basically, again, just play the matchup the same. She got better. Cool. Just, if she baits a throw, if she baits a throw with forward heavy kick, and you can get crouch counter, she'll get more damage off it. I don't know how much more damage, but she'll get more. Gyro Clipper. Is that her regular throw? Is that like... Let's look. Yeah, it's her regular throw, right? Yeah. Reduce stun. Increase damage of her back one. Next spiral is the air one, right? Must be. Yeah, cammy copter. Yeah. Cool. Change the start from 4 frames to 3 frames for the rapid cancel version. Okay. Was there really much... Oh, was her doing 2 stand jabs in a row not a true block string? I don't know if it was or not, because like that'd be the reason why I'd see this change right here. This one. Increased pushback on hit and on block for Cammy stand light punch. Oh my god. Did they do it for a crouch jab? Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright. 2 extra recovery frames and stand medium kick. Alright, cool. She can combo after stand heavy kick now. You can hit opponents who are behind Cammy. Cammy's players like barely ever use stand heavy kick as an anti-air, but I guess that's a decent change. Her back medium punch hits people behind her anyway, so like who cares? Increase pushback on hit and block. The rapid cancel version has a larger pushback distance than the regular. Oh my fucking god, thank you. Holy crap. Nice. Crush light kick, increase pushback on hit and block. Yes, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Okay. That's nice. I like that. So she got a buff here, but aside from that, like everything else has been nerfed so far. Change hitbox and hitbox. V skill now +7 instead of +6. What can she do after that? Because it was +6, so she do stand medium punch. Now she can do crouch medium kick or sweep. Okay. What else could she do? She can just do raw spiral as well, I guess. So yeah. So now she can confirm off of her V skill from farther away. So that's cool. Her V reversal is -4. Oh, that's gonna suck for Cammy against Geef. Because if we block that shit and we have V trigger active, just jab into V trigger, like, oh, that is unfortunate. Delta drive extended the active duration, but increased the amount of gauge each V trigger move uses. Wait, what? What's the point of this? So you made it last longer, okay, but you made it cost more with each thing. So like, if you use it once, you'll still have the same. Like, what? That's weird. It's a weird change. Like they cancel each other out, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, Nash got a small amount of changes. So yeah, again, not much changed here. Against Geef, like, not much change here. This is not as big a change as like Season 1 to Season 2. These are just minor in comparison. Nash, universal stuff, stand medium kick, 1 extra active frame. Damage increase in stand heavy kick. That sucks, because his stand heavy kick is a really good anti-air against Geef. So, he gets more damage off the anti-air. That's unfortunate. Change hitbox and hitbox. Crouch medium kick, reduce the hitbox. Increase the recovery. So changes to advantage or disadvantage, okay. Change hitbox to spinning back knuckle. Bullet combination, that's one of his target combos, isn't it? Let's double check. Bullet combination. Oh, that's the one that ends in V skill. Okay. Change the status on hit. Increase the V gauge meter gain on hit. Alright, so they made his new target combo more useful. Let's see. EX Sonic Boom. Change that the strength of the additional button press will control the speed of the second Sonic Boom. Ooh. That, depending on how much that changes, we'll see on how much that affects. Nash players barely ever use EX Sonic Boom in like neutral or for zoning and stuff. They'll usually use it in like frame traps and stuff because it's like, you know, plus on block and it moves them forward. EX Sonic Scythe and Judgment Saber ease the air combo count. Judgment Saber is super, isn't it? Yeah. Ease of the air combo count, so it's easier to juggle into it. Oh, I guess to compensate for like his second V trigger, and maybe I guess for his V trigger 1 as well. So the only change in terms of like against Zangief is that if the Nash player likes anti-air stand heavy kick, he'll get more off of it. And depending on how this EX Sonic Boom change works, we'll see if that changes much. But aside from that, now everything's fine. He's still Nash. Alright, m.bison, increase forward walk speed. Fuck! I don't like that at all. I don't want m.bison to be fast. The whole reason why Zangief can win that matchup is because he's not fast. Alright, Psycho Impact, yeah. Oh, I guess Bison without throw loops is pretty nice too. Yeah, Stand Light Punch, +5 on hit now. His Stand Light Kick though, 0 on hit. -2 on block. Damn, can he chain his Stand Light Kick? Stand Light Kick. No, you can't. You can only chain Crouch Light Punch. Or I guess Crouch Light Kick as well. Unfortunate. So his Stand Light Kick kind of sucks. But if you get counter hit Stand Light Kick, he can still do stuff. And it's still his 3-frame normal, so he can still like do stuff off it, I guess. So Stand Light Punch is what you want to use for that kind of thing now. Increase pushback on Stand Heavy Kick, cool. Hitbox, Hurtbox, Collision Box, change Hurtbox to Jump Heavy Punch. Change the hitbox and hurtbox of Crouch Light Punch and Jump Heavy Kick. I'm assuming if they're talking about Crouch Light Punch, then they probably nerfed it so it can't be an anti-air anymore. Psycho X. Change the it didn't do much. Change Collision Box and a bunch of other stuff. V skill. Gets more V gauge off of it. Light Psycho Blast has more startup, so I'm assuming he can't. Can he still do Stand Light Kick in the Light Psycho Blast? Maybe not. EXL Reverse has extra recovery on landing, double knee press, less startup, change the pushback on block. Alright, so if his only combo after Stand Light Kick is Light Scissors, that's gonna suck. Cause like if the pushback on block is like so he's closer, that really sucks. Heavy Psycho additional launch height on hit. Alright, so he got a bunch of the hitbox, hurtbox, universal stuff, so I don't really know if he got much better or not. If his neutral got better, then yeah, we'll see. But it seems like he's still the same character. If his neutral overall got better, and then also this, yeah, the increased forward walk speed, then he'll probably overall be a better character. This change obviously sucks for him. But at least you got this to kind of compensate for it. Against Zangief, the only big change you have to worry about if you're playing as Zangief against him is that they increase the recovery on landing by 6 frames. So if you flex EXL reverse, you have a way bigger chance of actually doing SPD after. Oh god. Alright. So yeah. Aside from that, it's probably gonna be the same. I'll remind people that like this is not a huge change list like from season 1 to season 2. It's not like this 90-page PDF we gotta download. Alright, Vega. I saw Vega got a ton of shit. So yeah, it's a lot here. Let's see. Universal, change collision box, increase pushback on hit and block. For Stand Light Punch, no claw. I know Stand Light Punch with the claw misses on crouchers, but I don't know if Stand Light Punch without claw misses on crouchers. I don't remember. Stand Heavy Kick. Hit opponents who are behind Vega. Oh yeah, yeah. Vega players do stand heavy kick as an anti-air, so yeah, that's good for him. These all got hurt box changes. If these are all buffs in terms of his pokes, I'm gonna be a sad boy. Crouch heavy punch is 3 frames active now. Hit opponents who are behind Vega. Again, that's one of his anti-airs too. Crouch heavy punch. Yeah, they did it with no claw as well. Damn. Matador Flash. That's gotta be one of his target combos, right? He's got 2. Matador flashes with the claw. Is that heavy punch, heavy punch? Heavy punch into V skill. So the second hit, wait, Matador Flash, right? Yeah. Second hit can be cancelled. Okay. Third hit can be cancelled into CA or V trigger. Increase the amount of V gauge. So they're buffing his target combos. Is there anything else or other changes here? No. Matador Blitz is no claw. Oh, damn.
3, 2, flex on.
Not even showing up on the thing. No, it's not. It's right here. It's supposed to be right here. See this stupid alert? See this stupid Streamlabs thing that never works? It's this stupid box right here. Oh shit. Never wants to fucking work. Oh, here, I'll just go here. Let's just do this live. Why not? Fuck it. Alright, that was a tier 3 subscription. Goddamn. Thank you for giving me money. That's very nice of you. Damn, there's a lot of weird people in the chat now. Okay. Where was I? Matador Blitz. So that's target combo without the claw, right? Same thing? Medium punch, heavy kick. Okay, that one. Into V skill. Same thing. Third hit, increase V gauge. Alright, cool. Matador turn. V skill, right? I could be wrong. No, it's his V skill. Oh, so he can cancel the dodge into CA. Okay. That's probably not that useful, but it's neat. His critical art is not invincible. So it's funny though. Alright, his V trigger, the Rose one, they decrease the damage by a lot. But you can juggle potential now. So you can do Rose into EX Barcelona. You don't, like, before the only combo after Rose was critical art and that's it. But now you can do like EX Barcelona or do like heavy slash or some stupid stuff. Bloody Kiss Rojo, is that the anti-air one? Rojo. Yeah, that's the anti-air one. So the anti-air one you still can't combo after, but they increase the damage and stun. Okay, so they buffed his V-trigger one a lot. Change hurtbox of this. Grant Zuna drop EX right. Increase the recovery on whiff by 10. Alright, that's good. That's a nerf. Increase the pushback distance on hit for the second hit. What? Light Crimson Terror. That's his roll. Gabe, I'm trying to focus here. Stop. I mean, don't stop, but like... Fuck. What is that, 5,000 Twitch cents? Oh shit, it is. That's a lot of Twitch cents, dude. That's awesome. Where was I? Crimson Terror. This one. How many hits is this? It's only 2. Oh, okay. It's +1 on hit. What? See, okay, what Vega used to be able to do, or what he can do now, is he can do 2 jabs into light roll, and he's +1, and he's like in your face. And now he has the mix-up of like walk forward a bit, regular grab, 2 more jabs into roll again, or EX or like command grab. I think he had to do EX, but still he had like that huge mix-up there. So they increased the pushback on hit. So now he probably doesn't have those options. He'll still be +1, so you probably shouldn't press anything. But now he can't. Now he doesn't have a mix-up option after that, or at least a good one. It's supposed to change the attack startup timing, change the movement value during the move, change the timing of the final attack on hit. Again, it keeps saying changed. This is like Dark Souls level of stupid bullshit patch notes. Like, this doesn't tell me if it's a nerf or a buff. It just says changed. That doesn't help me. Alright, so in terms of Geef, Like I said, I can't tell if these are buffs or nerfs. If his neutral got buffed, that's really, really bad for Geef. But his defensive is still the same. So the matchup will probably still be the same, honestly. In terms of any big, yeah, the only like big change would be this one, honestly, for Geef. You don't have to worry about mix-ups after this anymore. Dhalsim, let's see. Dhalsim cannot throw loop you anymore. I don't think Dhalsim cares about that too much. Maybe they do. I don't know. Increase pushback on hit and block. Okay. Is that a good thing for Geef? Maybe. We'll have to see. Change collision, change hurtbox. Crunch medium punch can now hit opponents who are behind Dhalsim. That fucking sucks for Geef. Jump medium punch can be canceling the V skill on hit. That's not anything crazy. I guess in theory, if he's like close to the corner, he could like just jump medium punch and like float away or something. I don't know. You could do something. It's like a nifty little buff that like probably won't see much use, but change the hitbox and hurtbox of Yoga Upper. That's his back medium punch. Yoga Anvil. That's back heavy punch. That's when he has like the two arms in the air. Change this that the hits opponents who are behind Dhalsim. Change the hurtbox. Fuck. If they made his anti-airs better, I'm gonna be sad. Hitbox of Guile. That's whatever. Yoga Sunburst. That's his super, I'm pretty sure. Because Yoga... Wait, no. Let me double check. Yeah, that's his super. Ease the air... So you can juggle into it, I guess. I guess that applies to, like, if you do combos with V-Trigger, too. Okay, if they buffed all some anti-airs, this is gonna be, like... This will fucking suck. This is gonna be, like, the worst thing ever. If they actually made all of his anti-airs better... Like, you can already barely jump on Dhalsim at all with Geef, so it's like, they made him better? Oh, fuck. Like, oh, and this doing 20 more damage is whatever, who cares? Alright. Hey, look who it is. Let's see what they did. This right, stop lighting up Dhalsim. There we go, this dude right here. Alright. Universal change. Change hitbox and hurtbox. Increase the horizontal pushback distance on mid-air hit. So basically, from border, if you want that emote, you have to sub. If you want the Mega Man thing, that's how it works. I only got the one emote because partners, I mean Twitch affiliates, whatever they're called, are only allowed one emote technically. That's Zach. Yeah, I know. I see his name. I know. But yeah, increase the horizontal pushback distance on mid-air hit. So when Geef anti-air jabbed you and you were close enough, you were point blank. He could heavy SPD you, or like walk backwards and beta throw, or like do whatever the hell you wanted. So they increase the horizontal pushback distance on mid-air hit. I don't know by how much. So maybe you can get like a medium SPD, maybe not heavy. We'll see. If it's a lot, then I guess it sucks, but at least you anti-aired them, right? Stand like it. Increased recovery from 12 to 15. It does not say anything about it being more plus or minus on hit or block, so I'm assuming it's still 0 on block, plus 2 on hit. It's just if you try to play neutral with it, it's 3 frames more recovery. That's all. These changes are all the exact goddamn same. They all suck. 10 more damage. 1 less active frame, 2 more total frames, so if you whiff it, you know, there's 2 more frames that's out there. It's plus 3 on hit. Change the hurt box. Alright. Crouch light kick. Change the hitbox. Hopefully for the better. Can no longer cancel it. Can no longer cancel the special move. Nobody ever really special canceled into it anyways. So you can still super cancel into it, so it's whatever. right? It's still fine. Oh, that is 75 Twitch cents from Yozoru. I don't know how to actually say your online name. From Denver. I'll just say Denver. Thanks, man. Thanks for the Twitch cents. So yeah, this change doesn't fucking matter. Change the hurt box of these moves. Don't know if better or worse. Increase the landing recovery by 3 frames. No change to advantage / disadvantage. So it's still the same. Okay, basically here, look, I'll show you. Zangief. Where is knee hammer? So knee hammer, right? 12 startup, 4 active, 5 plus 7 recovery. Yeah, 5 plus 7 recovery. Because 5 of the recovery frames were, I'm pretty sure 5 were in the air, right? Because 12 plus 4, 28, right? And 7 to 20. 16. Yeah. So this is still the same. Startup's still the same. Active frames are still the same. Recovery frames are still the exact same. This is airborne on frame 7 to 20. They're removing 3 of these so he lands on the ground earlier. That's what they're doing, right? That's what they're changing. It'll still be +3 on hit, still be +3 on block. Attack level H is bullshit. Don't believe this. I don't believe this for a goddamn second. No way is it attack level H. But whatever. It'll still be the same move. It just... Killer Whale, I don't think you realize how big of a change this is. It's not the 10 more damage. It's not even the 1 less active frame. It's not even the 2 more total frames. It's this. It's this right here. This right here. From +4 to +3. Now, I want you... If you want to do crouch light punch, into lariat, those 2 jabs will no longer combo, right? Because crouch jab is a 4-frame move. If you want to do... Let's say you want to frame trap them. So, like, if you get, like, counter hit crouch light punch into crouch medium punch, stand light kick into lariat, that doesn't work anymore. Because since it's +3, that means counter hit crouch light punch is +5. Crouch medium punch is a 6-frame move. So that frame trap doesn't work anymore. See what I mean? This sucks dick. It's terrible. Yeah. Also, it says change the hurt box, so seeing how they're like doubling down on nerfing the shit out of this normal, it probably means it's gonna be easier to fight in neutral. They probably made the hurt box worse. Who knows? So yeah, pile driver. That's the universal change right there. Change moving distance on whiff. I'm assuming he goes more forward. I don't know. Lariat, 5 frames extra recovery. I don't know why. These are all the exact same changes. Nothing changed. Just so you guys know, is that these are quote-unquote the official patch notes, but it's like, I had some hope. I had some hope that, like, maybe something would be different. But, like, I knew in my mind that, like, Capcom just accidentally leaked the real patch notes, and they just said, oh, they're not finished. But, like, look, it's like 99% of it is all the exact same. So I'm gonna look through the rest of these, and it's probably gonna be the exact same. You know what? Hold on. Let me go down the Zeku just to see if he has 1 change. Okay, Zeku has like 2 changes, right? So that was probably the 1% they forgot was this right here. But anyways, let's go back up to Zangief. Where is he? r.mika, karin, Zangief. Okay. So yeah, this sucks right here. Lariat, increase recovery by 5 frames. So anytime you end a combo with Lariat, now there's 5 extra frames where you can't do anything. Right? Increased amount of... Alright, I'll get to you in a second, Killa, after I'm done reading the Zangief ones. So yeah, so anytime you land Lariat, there's 5 extra frames where you can't do anything. So any Oki setups you have are now 5 frames worse. Granted, like, you'll still be plus if you land Lariat in the corner, but, you know, it sucks. Thunderstorm, the move that everyone wants to see removed, but instead they buffed it, so cool, I guess. 2 frames instead of 4, 50 more stun. They changed the command so you can't mess it up. Reduce the recovery on whiff by 10 frames. So that's good. It's now from 32 frame recovery to 22 frame recovery, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check. Yeah, 32. So now it's 22. Change that cannot be special move cancelled from a regular move. Cool. Change the whiff motion. Alright. Increase my... Okay, what this means is that when you land a V-trigger move, they don't actually give you any meter at all. Like, if I land Geef's V-trigger 1, the V-trigger 1 itself does not build any meter. Now they do. I don't know by how much, but they actually build meter now. So now, if you're like 1 pixel off a bar for EX AirSPD, then this could probably give you enough to actually get enough meter for it. You know? So yeah, these are the exact same changes. Nothing got different. So Geef got nerfed. This is the big one. This is the huge ass, like, retarded one right here. This one right here. If this one wasn't here, but everything else was here, I'd be 100% A-okay with every... I don't give a shit about any of these other changes. This one right here is the bad one. Right? If they did everything else to Geef, but didn't do this, I'm fine with everything. This is dumb. I don't know why they did this. Sure, make it worse in neutral. Make it, you know, 1 less active frame. Make it, you know... Make it easier to whiff punish. Whoops. Sure. Just don't do this, man. Like, come on. What the hell's wrong with you? Anyways, let's go to Karin. Oh, alright. No throw loops. Change hitbox, hurtbox, change collision. Alright, stand medium kick, let's see. 1 more for startup, 1 more recovery. Now it's -4 on block. Decrease push. Holy, wow, they fucked up that button. But it still has a good hitbox on it, so it's still a good button. It's just like, damn. Made it -4 as well. That's crazy. Let's see. Stand heavy punch, hitbox and hurtbox. They made it a better anti-air and can now trigger a crush counter. In case you guys don't know, the crush counter for this move like makes them fly off in the air. So she can't get like good damage off of it. Then heavy kick, 2 more frames. That's good, I guess. So she got some light taps. Change the collision box during the move, change hurt box. Okay, change the float value for mid-air hit. Can you not do the chain thing anymore? Can you not do the crush light punch reset anymore? Maybe. I'm assuming that's what that means. Change hitbox and hurtbox. Change so that it can hit opponents for behind. Oh, it's her anti-air move. Okay. V-trigger. Increase the amount of gauge consumption upon activation. Okay. Change the timing of gauge consumption upon activation. Ooh. Interesting. So maybe it doesn't go off until after you do a follow-up. Maybe she can keep doing the first part over and over again. It doesn't cost any meter. Yo, Slane, you can, but it's easier to see. What? What are you talking about? Oh, look at the tweet. Alright, fine. Look at your silly tweet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That tweet was from a while ago. That was from the test build. I know, it's the same change. I just don't know how much they nerfed it by. So, yeah, the only 2 notable changes was her stand medium kick nerf and her stand heavy kick nerf here. Everything else seems kind of whatever. She's still Karin. Nothing changed against Geef. The only thing that really changed is that you can punish her stand medium kick with crouch jab now. That's it. So, you know, look out for that, I guess. r.mika, let's see. Yeah, increase damage. Dream driver, change the status on hit. They get rid of the throw loop for the crouching one? Probably. Oh, they increase the damage and stun though. Cool. collision, increase pushback on hit and block. For stand medium punch and crouch light kick. Oh, they increased it for stand medium punch? Fuck, that sucks, actually. Because their stand medium punch was, oh, I'm stretching. I'm fairly certain her stand medium punch was negative. r.mika. Yeah, -2. So if they increased the pushback, that sucks. But they also increased the pushback on crouch light kicks, so that's good. I don't know how much they nerfed command grab damage. No, they didn't nerf the damage, they just nerfed the recovery. All command grabs have like extra recovery on them. See? Increased recovery on whiff by 8 frames. Change that her character box does not move behind her during the start of the... Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Crouch medium punch, anti-air. Yeah, universal anti-air change. Increase the landing recovery by 3 frames. Dive bomb. Is that her, like, weird body splash thing? Yeah, it is. So 3 frames more recovery. Okay. Lady Mika can be cancelled into a special move / V skill. What is Lady Mika? Is that forward heavy punch? It is. You can special cancel that now. Okay. Or V skill. How the... So you could do like forward heavy punch, cancel on the V skill, wait until they get up, and then just do meaty Mike. That's cool. Increase the amount of V gauge meter gain upon holding down the buttons to the max charge. That is probably the most useless change I've seen so far in this entire patch notes. So no meaty after doing SPD? No. Increase recovery on whiff. If you miss the grab, they have more time to punish you. It's not talking about on hit at all. It's not talking about damage. It's just talking about if you miss the grab. Anyways, yeah. So, universal changed. Ooh, increased damage of Rainbow Typhoon, though. Wait, oh, increased damage of all her fucking grabs. Of all of the Rainbow Typhoons. Okay. Birdie! Oh, yeah, I should say this is still the exact same. Still the same matchup. Birdie, stand medium punch, stand heavy punch, pull charge, blah blah blah. Change the collision boxes during the move. Okay. Stand medium can be fixed an issue where you can move forward by pressing another button immediately after the move begins. Card cancel. Oh, okay. I don't think any birdie player really did that. Crouch light punch, increase the pushback on hit and block. Good. Change the hurt box on these moves. Don't know how. Crouch heavy punch, change the hitbox and hurt box. Okay. Command grab nerf. Remove the throw invincibility of EX command grab. Heavy bullhead. Damage increased by a lot. Bullhorn can now... you can't use it as much in between buttons and stuff, or as a wake up, because they made it so you don't go back as far. So for Geef, yeah, against Geef, obviously the huge one is this right here. He can't do that anymore. So his only way to avoid his only way to avoid a throw is having to jump. He doesn't get like the EX killing head shit anymore. So now you have better chances of doing regular throw in your pressure when he has bar, because you don't have to worry about EX command grab coming out. Yeah. I said less S right. I didn't say you couldn't do it at all. And if I didn't say less, then sorry for forgetting to say that, because that's what I meant. I meant you can't do it as much. Obviously, it'll still exist, right? It's still a thing you can do with Bullhorn, but they just nerfed it a bit. So yeah, this matchup changed a bit for Geef, because now Birdie is a lot weaker on defense in comparison. So now once you get in on him, then it's like you actually have a chance. Better chance, I should say. So this matchup, just looking at these first glance, this got better for Zangief. Again, we'll have to see until the game comes out. necalli, yeah, grab changes, same shit. Soul Discriminator, what the fuck is that? That's such an edgy name. Is that just his back throw? That's just his back throw. Oh my god. Yeah, stand light punch. I'm assuming they're nerfing it because it's an anti-air jab. Increase the pushback on hit and block. Okay. Increase the pushback on block for stand medium kick. That's good. Change the hurt box. Alright, so he has increased pushback on some of his normals, so that's a good thing for Zangief. So less actually, if he does crouch light punch and a stand medium kick, those both have increased pushback on block, so maybe you can't do like a medium punch button after that in like an actual frame trap. Because before he could do like crouch jab, stand medium kick, like crouch medium punch or something, and that'd be like a, you know, if you got counter hit by the stand medium kick, he can confirm into the thing. But maybe on block, he can't actually do that anymore. Who knows? Change hitbox and hurtbox. Reduce the pushback on opening dagger. I'm pretty sure that's his overhead, right? Yeah, overhead. So reduce the pushback. So it's still -6. Now for Zangief, that just means you have a better time of SPDing it. Reduce the amount of V-gauge meter gain for the final hit. Increase the recovery on whiff by 8 frames. Oh yeah, that's all the universal shit, but the damage went up by like 10. Whatever. Alright, so this matchup will still be the same, except for I don't know how good this will be against Zangief. If this matchup changes, it'll be solely based on this move right here. I don't know how good it will be against Zangief. We'll see. It's a projectile, so Zangief has a lot of ways past projectile, so looking forward to that. Slightly shorten the distance of the motion at the beginning of the run before he transitions to the full run and the stopping motion distance. So his forward dash, basically his forward dash goes not as far, but the run still goes just as far. Is that what they're saying? Okay. Riding glider. Recovery increased on hit. Wait, what's riding glider? Is that just one of his throws? Where the hell is... I'm dumb. It's in alphabetical order. What am I doing? Yeah, it's just his throws. Okay, so just can't do throw, dash forward throw, I guess. Increase the damage. Change hitbox, universal hitbox, hurtbox changes, doesn't tell me shit. Crouch heavy punch, 1 frame slower, 1 frame less, so now he can't do it in a sweep. Alright. Jump heavy kick has 2 more active frames, that is a good buff for him. Increase the V-gauge meter, increase on hit, alright, whatever. Change so that the rapid button pressing will not cause combo scaling. The damage distribution of each spinning mixer has been changed accordingly. Oh, okay. So the spinning mixers still do the exact same damage, but if you combo after the spinning mixers, those hits will do more because this combo scaling isn't as bad. The landing recovery of the second level, the button mash version of medium spinning mixer can be cancelled in the critical art. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Oh, that gives him, if he can do it mid-screen, that gives him a good confirm into super. Alright. He has a confirm into super. Rashid got buffed. What the hell? Dash spinning mixer. Change that the rapid button pressing will not cause... Okay, same thing. And, yeah, V-trigger build meter. Did he... He might have... Depending on depending on how bad his throw loop got nerfed in the corner, we'll see. Because if his throw loop got nerfed in the corner, then like overall he'll be probably a little bit worse. But he got some good buffs here too. He's probably we'll see. Basically, it all rides on like how badly does this affect him right here, this right here, and this as well. We'll see. That's a cool buff. That's interesting. I like it. All right, Laura. Let's see here. +1 on block. Okay, you can chain into it, can't you? So it doesn't really matter. It's a +3 move anyways, isn't it? Yeah, +3 on block. Oh, she can't chain into it. But still it's still a 3-frame move, I mean. So whatever. Increase pushback on hit. Okay, reduce pushback on block. So there'll be less times where she can do 2 jabs into elbow or something. But if she does a block jab, she's closer, so she could probably land an SPD or command grab easier. Stand medium punch can buff the anti-air. 2 frames slower. So now she can't do, because look, here, I'll show you. Stand medium kick is +3 on hit. So counter hit medium kick would combo into medium kick, and then it's +3. So she could do medium kick, jab, and then into elbow or into dash forward mix up, right? But now it's 7 frames. So she can still do medium kick, jab, or like counter hit medium into crouch medium punch. But she just can't do 2 medium kicks in a row anymore. It's probably still a good button, but you know. Reduce the collision box in the backwards direction for stand heavy kick. Okay. Change the hurt box, increase pushback on hit, reduce pushback on block. So they don't want her to jab confirm as much, but they want her to be closer for SPDs and stuff. I'm like, okay. Or for for frame traps. Volti line. That is her V skill. Yeah, V skill. 10 less damage. Oh, yeah, 10 less damage there. Increase V gauge. So in V trigger, 10 less damage as well. Now it's +4. It's only -6. Reduce recovery by 1 frame. Only -6. Wait, how many active frames does it have? It has 6 active frames. You can make that like. God damn. You can make that like -1 or 2 or something if you do it meaty enough. Jeez. Oh yeah, her V trigger 1 is now a 3-bar V trigger, but it lasts longer. So Thunderclap can be cancelled in the V trigger. That's fucked up. Thunderclap and V trigger can be cancelled in the V skill. That's fucked up. EX Thunderclap. Yeah, cancel V skill. And during V trigger, added 20 frames to the attack activate. It lasts 20 frames longer? How long does it last right now? Doesn't say. So now it lasts for 190 frames. What the fuck? That's a long time. That's like a little over 3 seconds. Jeez. Laura's still good. No, she's still good. Like I said earlier, like, this change isn't that big of a deal, because they buffed her V-Trigger 1, but did this to it. So now, but people always use it for the comeback factor, so now it's just a better comeback factor. So, I don't know. Hey, Fang got, like, a tiny amount of changes, even though everyone wants him to get buffed a bunch, which, you know, he's not that great of a character, so I wouldn't mind if he got buffed. Universal stuff. Medium kick is his anti-air. Crush medium kick was not an anti-air, but they did this to it as well. Okay. Change hitbox, change hitbox, change hitbox. V skill has a hitbox during V trigger 1. Increase amount of V gauge meter gain. Don't know how good that hitbox will be. These got damage increases, cool. Heavy Ryubenda, reduce recovery by 3 frames, that's cool. Alright, so he got buffs. He got a little bit. He got a little, like, you know, here you go, buddy. In terms of the Geef matchup, we'll just have to see how good this is. And also, if Fang players will even use V-Trigger 1 against Geef, or will they use V-Trigger 2? I have no idea. Yawning again. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, Alex. Okay. Yeah, aside from that, this will be the exact same probably. Alex, reduced pushback distance on hit on stand medium punch. That is a very good buff for him. Change the hurt box on these things. Okay. For light air knee smash. That's probably to make it a better NTK. Slightly increase the knockback distance for the second mid-air hit. So, I wonder if he can still do crouch heavy punch and the heavy knee on Abigail. Maybe not with that change. Change collision box, change hitbox, hurt box. Okay, cool. Chop. Wait, that's not like from -4 to -6. Isn't chop just his overhead? Yeah, because these are called flash chop, aren't they? Slash chop with flash chop, yeah. Yeah, that is just his overhead. Okay. So now his overhead's -6 instead of -4. Alright. Decrease the pushback distance on block. His overhead goes really far anyway, so it's like you can do it from far away enough where they can't really do much anyways, so whatever. Lariat, now +7 on hit. Active frames from 3 to 4. Damn, that is a fucking good buff. He doesn't have any 7-frame moves he would want to combo into though. Basically, because here's Lariat, right? +7. He would normally just go into stand medium punch, but now you could do nothing. But if you get a meaty Lariat, you could get like stand heavy punch now. Because you can make Lariat +10 at best now on hit. And like plus like something on block. So if you do last frame meaty Lariat, you can do stand heavy punch without a counter hit. That's cool. It's just easier to meaty with, and it's more plus on hit, so why not? Wait, why is his 9 frames? Wait, hold on. Also, my music ended. Let's fix that super quick. Let's just click this here. I don't care. All right. So everyone else's command grabs increased in recovery by 8 frames, but they're Alex. They were just like, "Fuck you, 9 frames." Why is it 9 for him? What the hell? Fucking Capcom doing him dirty yet again. Damage increased by 10, stun decreased by 20 for light. But the stun for medium was increased by 10. The stun for heavy was increased by... Damn, what the hell? Damage increased this one by 10. Okay. 250 stun on a grab. That's Geef level right there. Air knee smash EX. Fix that the charge direction isn't changed after hit, also changed so that slash elbow can be performed. Okay, cool. So if you land a knee smash, you can do elbow slash immediately after because the game doesn't bug out. Medium and heavy air knee smash. 2 more active frames. Change hurt box. Change movement distance. Increase landing recovery on whiff by 5 frames. So against Geef, same shit. Still the exact same. The only difference, big difference, is that you can punish his chop with SPD, and maybe he can do crouch heavy punch into. Oh no, wait, they changed this so that it wouldn't correspond with this. So he still has to spend meter on knocking you down most likely. But since those 2 changes happened, then you can probably still do the meterless version on Abigail. Probably. Okay. Guile. Wow, that's a tiny ass amount of changes. Probably can't throw loop you. Change hurt box, change collision, hurt box. Knee bazooka, 4 more frames of recovery, but still the same on plus and block. So if he misses it, you have a better chance of hitting him. 11 frames on spinning back knuckle. Slightly increase the forward movement distance on solo. Wait, that's a buff for him. Damn. Guile high kick. Change so I can hit opponents who are behind Guile. Nobody anti-airs with that move. That is the down forward heavy kick, isn't it? Nobody anti-airs with that. Yes, so many moves. Where is it? Did I miss it? Probably. Guile high kick. Yeah. Nobody anti-airs with that, so whatever. Wow, they barely touched Guile at all. They nerfed like these two things, had some universal changes, and then like also they still gave him a buff for no reason. Alright, so offensive Guiles will be a little easier to deal with these two changes here. But this is annoying. But I guess if you're flexing the rolling Sobat, you can. He's closer now. So for offensive Guiles, offensive, however you want to say it, this match will be a little bit easier. But obviously, Geef versus Guile, you're not going to see that too much. So the matchup's still the same. Ibuki. Damn, I'm losing my voice here. I need some water. 25 less health? Damn. I didn't know they did that. +2 instead of +3. Oh, whoa. Hold on. +1 on block, +2 on hit. Can't chain it? Damn. What's her... These are still the same for the most part. Oh wait, stand heavy kick. Stand heavy kick is +3 on hit. So now she can do stand heavy kick into stand jab. Okay. Another combo option for her. But if I look at ibuki, like, what else does she have? So crouch light punch is the 4 frame. Oh, so if she wakes up with the 3 frame, then she doesn't get anything off of it unless it counter hits. You can't chain it anymore, so damn. That sucks for her. That sucks a lot. 4 frames more recovery on crouch medium punch. That's a good nerf. I hate that normal. Crouch medium kick is +3 on hit. Now it's only -2 on block. So now again she has more combo options because she can do crouch medium kick and a stand jab. Combo restrictions on jump medium punch. I don't know how much they changed that. Agimen, I'm pretty sure that's her like her back medium punch, that weird like upwards palm thing that hits twice. Yeah, I can no longer special move cancel the second hit. Oh, that sucks for her a lot. What the hell's the point of that normal then? I guess it's just an anti-air now and nothing else. Target combo, increase knockback distance on hit. Oh, you might not be able to cross under anymore. Maybe. Increase the advantage on hit from that target combo from 0 to +2. EX kunai, increase recovery by 4 frames, increase the knockback distance for the explosion on hit. Ooh, so she might not be able to juggle as much depending on how far away you are. Increase recovery by 4 frames, that means she's like... Is she -2 after she dashes up now or something? I think she is. Yeah, she would be. She's not +2, she's -2 now. Damn. V skill less V gauge. Decrease the stun on that. Change the combo restrictions on hit. Increase the amount of EX meter gain on hit. Kune Ikinage can be special move cancelled. Which one is that? Which one of her kunai combos is that? Where's the kunai? Ikinage. Oh, okay, that's the one where she's on the ground and she just releases all at once. Okay. She got nerfed pretty hard. Like, this sucks a lot for her. I like this change personally. But like, she got like a couple buffs in terms of like being able to do more buttons in the stand jab. But like, That's a big nerf for her. This is potentially a big nerf for her. That's a big nerf for her. Like, against Geef, it's like, if you can whiff punish crush medium punch more, and she doesn't get side switches anymore off most of her shit, then like, that's gonna be a way easier matchup. Way easier matchup. And then 25 less health? Yo. Damn. That is... Oh. That is not good. Alright, Balrog. Dirty Bomber. Let's... Yeah, grab. Universal. Can't throw loop. Stand medium punch. Better anti-air. Stand heavy punch. 1 frame slower. Still crush counters. Increase the pushback distance on crush counter. Change the hitbox on her bow. Increase recovery from 19 to 22. Okay, so if you whiff it, easier to whiff punish. No changes to advantage / disadvantage. So if you crush counter with it, can you still increase the pushback distance on crush counter? Can you still get stand medium kick? Or do you have to do jab now? I don't know. Hitbox, got heavy punch, hitbox, change collision box under the move. Increase startup on that by 1 frame. Okay. That's again, that's one of the normals people would use to, like, if they wanted to bait throws, the neutral jump heavy kick. Increase the disadvantage on block from -6 to -7. Change recovery. If he does his 2 medium kicks into V-trigger on block, then he's not plus anymore. He's not like +5. So you can hit him out of that shit. Now this... Hold on. Hold on a sec. Pause that for a second. Just hold on. Now it is more in Geef's favor. So, you know, I guess balrog players can just go fuck themselves, I guess, because they got nothing. They got nothing to deal with grapplers at all. So they can have fun dealing with that, I guess. I'll have fun dealing with Abigail and dhalsim and menat and stuff. We all got our own bad matchups. All right, juri. They make you good? Let's find out. Increase the timing cancel window. Okay. So you can, I guess you can hit confirm it better. Change hurtbox to those. Change hitbox and hurtbox to those. Increase the startup of jump heavy punch. Oh, I guess that's one of those neutral jump throw bait ones. Smug on suicide watch. Koryetsu Shu. I don't know what that is. This. Oh. Oh, a target combo. Oh. Now hits crouchers. The second part hits crouchers. Alright, cool. Your target combo is more useful. Nice. Less V gauge on hit. Increase active time of her fireball. Increase damage on her overhead kick that's not actually overhead. And does more damage in stun. Or does more stun in V-trigger. More damage for the forward kick special thing. Change to having complete invisibility until the 12th movement frame. EX10 Senrin. I'm gonna double check that's just her DP, right? Must be. Yeah, it's invincible frames 1 to 8, airborne 9, but now it's invincible frames 1 to 12. So now it's just a better anti-air. Now it's just like a guaranteed, like, this anti-air is gonna work now. Sakai Fuhazin. What the fuck is that? Oh, they fixed her. They fixed her super. Her super was the only one in the game that didn't armor break, and they fixed it. That's cool. It wasn't... Yeah. I mean, it was like 5-6 hits, so it didn't matter that much normally anyways, but at least it's fine, they fixed it. V-trigger. V-trigger is now 2 bars. Increase the amount of gauge that each one uses. Extended the V-trigger effect time. Okay. So yeah, she got like small changes. She got like small buffs. In terms of the matchup against Geef, nothing changed. No. The only real change is that if she does EXDP, you can't like do a random gimmicky air SPD and sometimes beat her out. Now she'll just beat you out. She'll beat you every time. Alright. Urien. Universal change from +5 to +4. Stand light punch. Let's see. So he can still link into stand light punch, but now he can't do stand light kick. Okay. I don't know how big of a deal that is for Urien players, because normally I see 2 jabs, and he can still do that. And also he can still do crouch light punch into stand light kick. So I don't know if that's a big deal for Urien players. I'd have to double check with a Urien player. Stand heavy punch greatly decrease the advantage frames on crush counter. Before, Urien could do crush counter, stand heavy punch, dash into crouch heavy. Yeah, stand heavy punch, crush counter, dash, crouch heavy punch for a shit ton of damage on a random crush counter. Now the best I think he gets is crouch medium punch. I think that's all he gets. Maybe he might only get crouch jab, who knows. Hitbox and hurtbox to stand heavy kick. Oh, crouch light punch is also +4. Oh, so he just can't combo to stand light kick off jabs at all. Again, I don't know how big of a deal that is for Urien players. I'd have to double check with one. I don't know how important stand light kick is to him. Hitbox change, hitbox change. Anything. Jump medium punch. Change hitbox. One more active frame. Okay. Jump medium punch. Increase startup. Coral punch. Increase the recovery by 2 frames. That's his forward medium punch, isn't it? Oh, whoops. Yeah. So it doesn't say that it's -4 now. Or maybe it is. I don't know. If it is -4 now, goddamn. This might be a big nerf for Urien because a lot of his tricky side switch stuff depended on this. Not a, well, yeah, some of it did. And like a lot of his juggles can end with this, so he gets a setup after it. So I'm not too familiar with how precise a lot of that shit is, but this could potentially be a big one. But aside from this, matchup is the exact same. Play it the exact same. Don't worry about it. Akuma. Alright, forward throw, universal change. Change collision boxes of these moves. Don't know. Change hurt box. Oh, I'm assuming with this one, can't anti-air jab anymore. Carry punch. Change the hit. People don't. This isn't the anti-air button, but whatever. Jump medium punch. 2 frames slower, 10 less damage. Oh, you can now juggle with it. Ooh. How much can you juggle with it? That's the real question. That'll be fun to mess around with. That's just another tool for Akuma. Alright, that's just a straight up buff. Change the hitbox, hurtbox. Seki, Sessin. That has to be his forward chop. Yeah, forward chop. 1 less frame startup. Plus 5 on hit, so you can do stand medium kick now if you land it, but now it's -2 on block. Okay. I'm perfectly fine with this. I hated that. I hated that move because this is me personally, but every time I saw an Akuma player do that move, I would try to hit him out of it or flex or something, but I'd do stand light punch, and stand light punch never works against that move. So I get hit, and then I get counter hit, and then I'd die, and I'd be sad. But now it's -2 on block, so I just block it. I don't have to worry. But muscle memory will probably make me still like try to hit him out of it. But Sekia Kuretsuha, change the combo limits after hit. Which the hell is that? Wait, what is this supposed to be? Okay. Sekia Retsuha. This is super. Oh, Koretsu. Okay, yeah, that is a super. I remember him saying that. Change the combo limits after hit. So do they nerf it? So you can't do DPs and stuff after it? Damn. Yeah, I don't know if that's a nerf or a buff. It might be a nerf. Alright, this is the same change that Ken got. So like if you miss the first hit of medium Tatsu, the second and third hits will like do more to compensate. So like whether you get the first hit or the second or don't, it'll do like the same damage. For Akuma, well, Ken and V-Trigger can do medium Tatsu into DP, right? Or EXDP. And Akuma can do medium Tatsu into EXDP or V-Trigger 1 DP. So those are both like good buffs for them. That's just damage buff. EX Go Short, you can change that the opponent can recover after mid-air hit. Oh, yeah. So what that means is that, you know how Akuma's EX Shoryuken is like 6 hits, right? And if you, so he would move forward to the first 3 hits and like land on the ground and then do the next 3. You know how like in the first 3 hits, um, if you got knocked out of it right away, you'd be like in a hard knockdown state. Now those are gone. So if he messes up, if the EX Shuriken messes up in the way it hits and you fall out of it, now you can just get up right away and punish him. So that's a shitty nerf for Akuma. V skill less V gauge, V trigger, Gore Shoryuken 20 less damage. Okay. V trigger, Sanka Hodoken, reduce the amount of meter usage while active. That's the air one? The ground one. V trigger. That's the air one. So the air one is less? Okay, you can just do a shit ton now, I guess. So, still the same matchup. Biggest difference, if you're playing as Zangief, is basically this right here. If you block his forward heavy punch, you can punish it with super. Aside from that, just random damage numbers and other stuff moved around here and there, so that's like the one big change in terms of the matchup. Get out of here. Alright. Kolin. Less damage on stand heavy punch. Change the behavior on crush counter. Your stand heavy punch crush counter, she gets more off of it basically. Which sucks because stand heavy punch is like one of her best buttons in that matchup. As far as I can tell. Stand heavy cut. Heavy kick. Yeah, hit opponents who are behind. Although people never use that as an anti-air most of the time. Yeah, being negative, just in general, yeah. Increase the pushback on hit on block when performed during medium vanity step. Same for if performed using a rapid cancel. Okay. So that's technically, this is actually a nerf, right? Because you got more time to react to the fact that she's, because that's medium vanity step. That's the one that you have to do the follow-up for. Yeah. Included hurtbox, hitbox. Removed one active frame from the final hit for jump heavy kick. Alright, cool. Fuck that normal. Sniping kick is 1 frame faster, 2 frames less recovery. Damn. It's a good buff for her. Cold low, second hit can be cancelled in the feature. Cold low. Is that one of her target combos? This one. Or, oh no, it's one of her follow-ups after vanity step. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so basically the vanity step follow-ups got buffed, right? Yeah. Well, wait, this one didn't get. This one is -8 now. What the fuck? Which one's that? Oh, that's the heavy. Okay, yeah, that one. That one got nerfed. That's the one everyone used. Okay, V skill slash. You cannot do jab after it. Cool. Increase disadvantage on block. Damn. Increase recovery by 3 frames. Damn. That's going a little hard on that, isn't it? I'd be cool with just this, but to do both of these, that's a bit much. So yeah, V skill got nerfed. Light vanity step takes longer, but it brings you farther back. And you can do silver edge later on. Okay. Slightly control forward / backwards movement while in the air. Okay, you can probably bait Shoryukens and stuff. Extend the input time for critical art cancel. Change the amount of time of in air and mid-air hit. A bunch of small changes here and there. I don't play Kolin at all, so. But I will say, in terms of like Zangief matchup stuff, these are still minus. Well, yeah, these. Like all of these are still minus. All of these follow-ups. Pretty sure Ice Cold Low is minus, right? Yeah, it's -12. So these are all still minus. Just know that the disadvantage got changed around for when you're punishing, because you punish this one with super and you punish this one with SPD now. Yeah, switched around. That's a pretty big nerf. This overall, that's a pretty big nerf. She can't, like... I mean, if she threw it out randomly in neutral, and you blocked it, you get SPD punish anyways. But now she can't, like, do it outside of, like, poking range, because if she does that, she has a better chance of getting SPD'd now. Because of that increased recovery. And if she does hit you, then it's like, she doesn't get a combo after, so it's whatever. Light Vanity Step is not grab invincible, so I don't think this matters too much. This might matter a little bit for trying to anti-air her. Probably not very much. Frost Towers are super, I'm pretty sure, right? Might be wrong on that. Frost Touch low. EX Frost. Is that her parry? It is. EX Frost Touch low does 260? What the fuck? Oh, both of them got 20 more damage. Alright. That's whatever. So yeah, the biggest change in terms of like fighting Colleen is, well, technically this is faster, so you have to, and this is harder to whip punish. But I mean, if you want to try to beat it with counter, your counter got better as well, so probably balances each other out. The biggest one is this right here, because she will not use this anywhere near as often as she normally did. And if she does use it, then she gets more risk, less reward off of it now. So, yeah. But again, the matchup's probably around the same. Yeah, it's probably right. It's just like, for neutral wise, it might be a little bit better in Gief's favor. Actually, no, I don't know how bad Jab's gonna be now. It might even out. Not that one, this one right here. We'll see. Alright, Id. Only got a couple characters left. Got like 4 left. Yeah, universal change. Backdash is 2 frames slower. Change movement value. Because his backdash was like Season 1 Nash level of good. So they just nerfed it a bit. Collision box. Anti-air. Cancel the V-trigger on the 3rd active frame. Huh. You had to, you normally you had to do it immediately on like the 1st active frame. But canceling the 3rd active frame, I don't know how much that's gonna do for anything. It might do something, I don't know. We'll see. Stand heavy kick, reduce the pushback distance on hit. Reduce the damage by 10. So they nerfed his stand heavy kick. Weird. Correct medium punch is +5 on hit now and +3 on block. What does he have that's 5 frames? Get out of here. Leave. There we go. What does he have that's 5 frames? Nothing. I mean, he can do counter hit, crouch medium punch into stand medium kick now. That's one thing. It being +3 on block is really, really good. Because now crouch medium punch and a crouch medium punch is a 3 frame gap, so people with 3 frame normals, you know, they can't do shit. Does he have anything that's 5 frames? I don't think he does. No. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, they just made it better. Made it better for frame traps and stuff, basically. Abigail. Oh yeah, the fucking Danny Fam emote. I like that one. Where was I? Reduce pushback distance on hit. Oh, okay. So now you can a little easier for him to confirm shit, or not confirm shit, to like actually hit stuff. Won't like miss his psycho upper all the time. Psycho spark. It's -2 now instead of -3. Psycho Snatcher. Change so that a back recovery is no longer possible. Damn, really? That's his V skill, isn't it? Yeah. Well, the air one. So you can't. Oh, you can't do back recovery after the ground one. Damn. Change the recovery after hit. Is he gonna get an Oki after regular Psycho Snatcher now? Regular V skill? He might. Maybe not. Her boxes. She's in her box for his non-recoverable mid-air juggle state. Oh. Maybe that Alex crouch heavy punch and the heavy knee smash will not be possible anymore. I guess not. Alright, yeah. Throw loop. Gun. Relief. I don't know what that is. Hitbox, hurtbox, and that. Reduce startup of stand light kick. Jesus Christ. Now it can combo into itself without counter hit, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong on that. I'm wrong on that. But now you can do stand light kick and a stand jab. So that's shitty. Shitty for Geef I'm talking about. Let's see. Change hurtbox, hurtbox. Stand heavy kick. Change the knockback distance for normal hit and crush counter. Ease the air combo. Okay, so he has more juggles as stand heavy kick. Crouch light punch. Reduce the start from 6 to 5. Okay, so he can do it in his crouch stab as well. 3 frames active. Change hurtbox. Crouch light kick. He can do 2 crouch light kicks without counter hit. Ah! He can do crouch light kick, crouch jab. Or stand jab. Ah! Fuck. Crouch heavy punch. Float value for mid-air hit. Float value for crush counter hit. Alright. Okay. Change that a hit from attack active frames 2 frames onwards. No. Okay, so if you anti-air with crouch heavy punch, you can no longer, or meaty with it, it's no longer a crush counter. So it's only on the first frame will it be a crush counter. That's most people's crouch heavy punches. So that's whatever. 1 frame faster. Fuck off. Active frames for the first hit is 1 frame more. That's whatever. Expanded hitbox of jump medium kick. Increase the active frames by 2. Oh my god. Change the float value. Hope that's not a buff. Probably is though. Ease the air combo count of... Oh, it's parries. Okay. What? I'm sorry, what? Oh, whoops. Do you see this right here? This is what it is normally. This is what it is right now. That's what it is this instant. What is this? What is this bullshit? What? What? Okay, that's a dumb change. Anyways, Abigail punches. They all got changed. Change knockback distance on the final hit, and change the float value. Change glitch box. Change so that the recovery is not possible after the first hit only. Wait. So like if you don't mash it, can you not quick rise? Is that what? No, that doesn't sound right. Who's call? I don't know who you are. Get out of here. Someone's trying to call me. I'd have to double check what this means exactly. Ease there. Okay, so you can juggle into Abigail punches more for all of them. Abigail smash. Yeah. Command grab change. Change hitbox to hurtbox. Increase pushback on block. Dynamite. Oh, okay. Increase pushback on block. Okay. That's his run. When he does his run in the punch follow up, that's what dynamite punch is. Yeah, increase the recovery of this by 8 frames. Change position. Now see, here's the thing. They buffed Abigail. They definitely buffed him. I am not mad that they buffed Abigail a decent amount. What I am annoyed by is that they decided to nerf Geef in these areas and then almost in the exact same areas buff Abigail. Like, they nerf Geef's jab but then they buff Abigail's. And it's like, they nerf Gief's lariat, but then they buff, well, actually, I guess he doesn't really have a lariat equivalent, does he? I don't know. I'll just say like they buff his Abigail punches when they nerf Gief's thing. I don't understand that. They're both the same archetype. Archetype? Archetype. They're both the same kind of character. The big, slow kind of dudes. Obviously, Gief is a little more focused on the grabs. Abigail's a little more focused on the big buttons. But, you know, they have pretty much like the same good matchups and the same bad matchups. So why would they nerf Gief and then buff Abigail? I don't understand that. I mean, the patch is happening. I'll deal with it. Like any other time I played Street Fighter. Not even 5. But it's a little confusing to me. New worst matchup? We'll see. We'll definitely see. Menat. Changed her hitbox of a bunch of these moves, and she got a new move. So yeah, obviously, oh, I forgot to say, obviously this matchup will be worse for Gief. Depending on like, these jabs didn't get any better on block, thank God. But more active frames on crouch light punch, and you know, better lights in general, just means it'll be harder to get away from him. It'll be a little harder to poke him out and stuff. Well, I'll have to double check, and like obviously he might get more damage off this shit too. We'll see. Although, before I go to Menat, I will say one more time, it's probably not worse like by a bunch with all of this. I'm not gonna overreact and say like this is like 8-2 or some bullshit now, but like Abigail got better and Gief got worse, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, Menat, her box changes. Add a new move that can be used while Soul Sphere is placed on the screen. I don't know how good the move's gonna be. If it ends up being really good, then like I guess the matchup gets a little bit harder, but the matchup still sucks for Gief, so I don't know. Alright, Zeku, stand light punch, change hitbox, change collision boxes during the move. Here's all of the new shit they added, right? Look, this is the changes they forgot. Change the hitbox and crush medium punch. Special KO. Fix the phenomenon where if Zeku is KO'd by a move that plants him into the ground. At the start of the next round, old Zeku would be able to use young Zeku's moves. After the fix for the following round, special KO, Zeku's style changes properly reset. That's a weird bug. That is funny. So basically, a bug fix, and we waited like 4 days or 3 days for this basically, and maybe like 1 or 2 other random things I didn't catch. So the patch notes are like 99% the same. We'll just have to double check. I don't want to get too much into like theory shit. It's not that I don't like talking in theory. Obviously labbing stuff is fun, but it's just like when I don't have it in my hands, or if nobody knows how it works yet, it's just I don't want to talk about shit like that. He's like, hypothetically, like Gief dhalsim is now 9-1, and it's like, I mean, nobody knows that yet. I like waiting and seeing. I like having a little bit of hope. And is Gief different on the tier list though? That is a bigger question. Is overall with all of these changes, is he that much worse of a character? I will say one thing. If Gief can reliably do crouch light kick, crouch light punch, and lariat on everyone, then he'll be fine. But if he can't do that, then he might go down like a little notch or two. Having a consistent combo off lights with Zangief was just so good. But if he doesn't have it, then that just sucks. That's what made Zangief so bad in Season 1, is that he didn't have consistent combos. So he had nothing to scare you with. It was just SPD or air SPD, and that's like the kind of hard reads that you can't do forever. Now obviously, Zangief in Season 3 is definitely way better off than he was in Season 1. But if I want to do the early prediction, if people think he's top 10, like most players I see put him like in the top 10, and like somewhere between like the 7 to 10 range, right? With these changes to the characters, because normally I put him at like around that area as well, like 9 or 10. I'd probably just put him at like 11 now or something like that. It's like most of these changes like aren't insane. It's not like Season 1 to Season 2, like I said before. Now, I have to wait a week until I can lab out V-Trigger 2, see how much crazy shit I can do with that. That's another thing, everyone has a second V-Trigger, so everyone has to test that shit out too. We'll have to see how well those V-Triggers work. Especially how well his Geese V-Trigger 2 works in neutral. And if you still get Oki off of it, because I don't know if you do or not. So right now, early predictions, he's down like a spot with looking at all the changes. A spot or two. After I get to lab out V-Trigger 2, and after I see other people labbing out their V-Triggers, I'll be able to give you a way more clear answer on that. What do you think about the Thunderstorm buffs on paper? See, I don't give a shit. The move sucks. They can buff it all they want. It sucks. It's the only move I've ever heard of in any fighting game ever where all of the players were not asking for buffs. They were asking for the move to be removed from the game. Like nobody wanted it. Nobody expected it to happen. And still to this day, nobody wants it. They can buff it all they goddamn want. I don't want it. Buff something else. Don't buff stupid time. That's the other thing, is that because the move exists, Capcom will slaps buffs on Thunderstorm and thinks that'll, like, they think this shit right here will compensate for this. Or just this part. But it won't. It will not whatsoever. You know what I mean? That's another danger of having like useless moves like this. It went from like a 0 out of 10 to like a 2 out of 10. Still nobody cares about this move. Right? Are Zangief players screwed? No, they're not screwed. They'll be fine. If you want to switch to Abigail, I mean, I won't judge you. If you have fun with Zangief, you'll still have fun with Zangief. If you have fun with new Abigail, then you have fun with new Abigail. That's not. I don't care who you play. Just play video games. Have fun. All right. That was long. How long was that? Well, I guess I can't tell from here, but that was like. How long was I listening to this? That was like almost 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. Well. Blah, blah, blah.